They wonder why we gotta keep them blocks on both sides. Same reason that I went to take the trip to your side. Wishing it could stop, but it's too many niggas died. I had to feel the pain just so I could feel the vibe. Max sitting on my lap.
What's the motherfucking deal? You feel me? It's your boy Say So. I'm finna come at y'all with another story. We over here smoking good wood. You feel me? So today, I'ma hit y'all with a story about when I got shot by a shotgun, as y'all can see by the title. So I'ma start it from the top, the tippy top, like when I woke up in the morning, because I got shot in the morning. This was a Thursday, right before Thanksgiving. And I woke up one morning, and when I woke up, I remember to brush my teeth, you know what I'm saying, wash my face, and I remember I had a gut feeling. I was telling myself, like, don't go outside today. I told myself early morning, I said, don't go outside. Today ain't the day. I don't know why out of all the days I just decided to think this day. That's why you need to go with your gut feeling. So I ended up totally forgetting that I told that to myself like 20 minutes later, and I'm putting on my khakis, you know, fucking A6. I had my A6. No, I had some Ben Davis shorts on, some black Ben Davis shorts. Some white tube socks that had like the little stripes on it, banged out to the max. I walked to the block, you feel me? I walked to the block. When I got to the block, one of the homies was there, and he was on crutches and shit. His leg was broke at this time. I can say his name because this ain't incriminating nobody, but he was breaking down like a pile of weed. Like, bro had a pile of weed. I tell the nigga, like, look, I got you. I was up. I had about like $2,100 on me this day. You know, when you up, you willing to pay for anything. You see homies that need anything, nigga, you like, I got you, I'm finna go get it. So he needed blunts. I went to go get him some blunts. When I start walking, the homie, Free J, the homie started walking with me, you feel me? He started walking, he on my right. Another dude that used to be my homie, but he see us walking, he like, where y'all going? I gotta get some blunts. He like, I'm a mile with you. I'm like, all right, bet. We started walking. Bro, it's like God was giving me hints. The homegirl pull up. You need a ride? She unlocked the door, and I'm like, nah, I don't need a ride. You feel me? I'm at her window. I'm talking to her like, nah, I don't need no ride. We just gonna walk up here. You feel me? And we gonna be right back. She pull off. The other homie, free the other homie too, little gunner, you feel me? Pull up. He see me, he said, you got your strap? I said, nah, I ain't got it. You want me to go get it for you? It's 11 in the morning. I don't need my shit. I go get it when I come back from the plaza. He like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, I'm sure. He like, all right. I get the blunts, chips and some 50 cent shots to everybody. We walking back good. The homie tapped my shoulder like, hey, that was some fools. And I'm like, fools? It was some fools. They were looking at you. So I tapped the homie like, hey, you got the blick on you? He like, nah, I don't got my shit, it's at the house. I tell the other homie, like, you got a blick? He like, nah, I don't got my shit, it's at the crib. We keep walking. I'm eating my chips and shit, walking. We see the hood in front of us, like, I don't want to say the names of the streets. Before we can get to this block right here, they was already poking the hood of their car out. So all I can see is the hood of the car. So I tapped the homie, I'm like, hey, that's the same car, huh? The homie like, yeah, that's the same car, bro, with the wood. My dumb ass, prideful, I get right there. I start banging on these niggas, you feel me? Hard. Just, you know, at that point in time in my life, I felt like it was better to meet my problem halfway. If I felt nervous or something, or if I felt like something was coming toward me and it was like a mystery kind of, I'm the type of nigga that's gonna chunk it up at you, you know what I'm saying? Just to see if you gonna chunk some shit back up at me, that way I know what temperature we on. You feel me? I'm going up, nigga, banging on niggas and shit, all type of shit. The car pulled up, he stopped. I stay there. We stayed there for like 5 seconds. I look, next thing you know, nigga come out with the whip with a shotty, you feel me? Bro had a shotty, pulled that motherfucker up and popped me in my legs, right? So I hit the floor, I get back up. One of the homies, that nigga started screaming and shit, you feel me? He started screaming, I'm thinking he dead. The other homie that's in jail right now, he locked up, He be home soon. He get to running down the alley, you feel me? He start running down the alley, so I felt in my head that that was the best route. So I'll follow him. They not looking back or nothing. The homie ain't looked back not one time, but it's not because he ain't looking back for me. It's because in his head, I was already gone. When I hit the floor, he thought that I was left on that block, but I got back up. So I'm behind, bro, but I'm limp running behind, bro. Like, you know that hop, skip, jump, you know what I'm saying? I'm like hop skipping behind, bro, because I'm mostly shot on this leg, and I ain't really noticing that I'm shot on this one because most of it is on all the pain coming from here, so I only think I'm shot right here. It was a little kid in one of the little apartment ways that we ran through. It was a little kid that was dribbling his basketball, and then he was holding that motherfucker. And then when he seen me skip by and seen all the shit, all the blood and everything leaking on the floor, it was like a movie. He just dropped the ball. He dropped the ball and just stared at us like, he like watched the nigga run by and shit, and I'm looking at him like, it's okay, it's okay. I didn't want to traumatize the little nigga, you feel me? I ended up falling, ambulance and all that ended up being called or whatever. I really want to tell this whole story, so fuck it. I mean, I'm hanging on to like these brick walls and shit. My legs start giving out. Eventually, your arms, they gonna give out. That's like doing a long ass pull up for a long ass time, just holding all your body weight just for a long ass time. So eventually, and I fell. And when I fell, I heard the homie on the other side of the wall talking to the homie that was getting the blunts for. Hey, Cecil just got shot. And the other homie like, where? He like, he on the go. I just remember me shouting at bro like, hey, nah, I'm right here. Like, I'm right here. I was like behind these bricks. So bro, I just see that nigga pop his head over the bricks. Then he went back down, so I don't see nothing. I'm like, nigga, where'd he go? Cause he jumped back down, then he jumped back up like, and hopped all the way over. And when he hopped all the way over, he like, where you shot? And I lifted up my shorts to see where I was shot. Nigga, I had like 54 holes in my legs. I'm like, everywhere. I'm like, I shot everywhere. You feel me? So, bro picked me up. He like, where you want me to put you, bro? Where you want me to put you? I'm like, it was hot as fuck this day. Mind you, it was 11:30 in the morning. Man, I still had the taste of toothpaste in my mouth. That's how early it was. Like, the sun would barely start to peek out, so it started being hot in the motherfucker. Plus, I'm shot, so I'm steaming, nigga. So I tell the homie, I said, nigga, put me in the shade. That's all I was worried about. If I'm gonna pass out or anything or whatever the fuck about to happen, I wanna be in the shade, cause it's hot as a motherfucker. I pull out my iPhone on my right pocket. It got 3 holes in it. My iPhone had 3 holes. It was 1, 2, 3 in my iPhone. I get a text. I forgot I had the trap phone on me. I get a text on my trap phone that said, what was that? And it was the homie, Lil Gunner, that wanted to free the homie, and he heard the gunshots. So I text him I call him from his text. Like, you know, on them Androids, when the text pop up, you can slide it over and call. Text pop up, he like, what was that? I call bro from the text. I slide the shit over, like, hop on the phone. I'm like, hey, bro, I'm shot. Like, I'm shot, fool, come get me. Woo. He thought I was bullshitting. Shut the fuck up, say so. You playing, woo. I ain't gonna lie, I never got mad at this homie ever until this day. This day, I felt like I was finna die. So nigga, I turned the fuck up. Nigga, I'm like, bitch, I'm shot for real, nigga. It's not a fucking game. He on the phone like I apologize, my bad, bro, my bad. Not out of fear, but out of like, nigga, oh shit. I'm thinking the homie playing and he's for real. Bro stole his mama's van. He stole his mama's van. He got there before the ambulance. The homie took me to the hospital. And they always say, nigga, your homies ain't shit, your homies ain't this, your homies ain't that. Nigga, if it wasn't for my homies, I wouldn't have made it to that hospital until 25 minutes later, nigga. Jay picked me up, he put me in the passenger seat. So now I'm in the passenger seat, shot the fuck up, shorts on, socks, the tube socks I said I had put on, they red now. They fully red. I'm talking about if I take them off, they just gonna be dripping blood. I lost one of my shoes and shit on the block. Left that motherfucker down there, nigga, with holes in it. My hat flew off somewhere. I'm losing blood. I'm walking y'all through this. I'm losing blood in the whip. This is what I remember precisely. I'm sitting in the passenger seat, and like we made that left turn to get to the nearest hospital. I don't want to say all the streets and everything, but we made a left turn, and the hospital was like a straightaway to get there. I remember seeing like the sun, and it looked beautiful, bruh. Like on everything, like no on gangster shit, nigga. It looked nice, like most pleasant sunrise, whatever the fuck you call that shit that I've seen. And, you know, it's beaming in the window, so I'm squinting my eyes a little bit. Nigga, I went from squinting my eyes to closing my eyes. People that be getting shot, you gotta make sure they keep their eyes open, and I'm gonna tell you why. When you losing blood or anything like that, you ain't closing your eyes cause it's hard to explain. You're not closing your eyes cause you just wanna close your eyes. It feels good to close your eyes. Like, for some reason, when your eyes is closed, it just feel better. That's what make niggas lead to having their eyes closed and then dying. And I don't remember how long I had my eyes closed, but I just remember the homie put his hand on my head. I'm in the passenger seat, he put his hand on my head and started shaking my head like this. And that's when I realized that I had my eyes closed. I'm like, oh shit. We get to the hospital. The homie, you know what I'm saying? The homies was some hot boys, so niggas didn't want to get their car seen on camera and all that, or get caught up with the boys at the hospital and shit. So, bro, he pulled up, he got the wheelchair, got me in the wheelchair, and like rolled me to the fucking front, and was like, I'm sorry, I got to leave. I feel it, you feel me? And he hopped in his whip, dip. I rolled myself in. The lady like, sign this paper. I'm looking at her like, bitch, you want me to sign some shit? I'm leaking everywhere. Get me in the fucking room and bring the paper to me. So I scribbled on that motherfucker. Bitch. Detectives come in and they start questioning the nigga and shit. They realized that I was not the type of nigga that give up information, so they looked at each other, gave each other a head nod. Probably looked at each other like, oh, it's just another gang member. You know how they treat niggas and shit. I mean, they came back like, oh, I had lied to them niggas. They did like, oh, we didn't find nothing that had to do with the shooting here, but we found it over here. And I'm like, shit, I don't know how I got there. Anyways, I got bored as fuck in that motherfucker. I was still fucked up when I left. When they had discharged me, I had asked them to discharge me. Cause the nigga was bored in the motherfucker in that bitch. And I felt like everything that they was doing at that time, after like 2-3 weeks, all they was doing was just wiping my leg down every time the blood came down. Shit, my mama could do this at home, nigga. Take me, let me go to the crib. I started having physical therapy and shit like that. And then as soon as I got to the crib, I think like on the second day, I made a new song. I made a new song called Right Now. As soon as I got healed up, I did my music video, and that motherfucker got over 200,000 views on that bitch. It was up after that, you feel me? Still up right now. This twist of the story though right here. I thank them niggas. I gotta thank them, because I ain't gonna lie. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have been the person I am today. And it wasn't because of that situation, it's because of my mentality after the situation. Bro, that shit made a beast, nigga. I started doing, all my music got better, you know what I mean? Everything got better, you feel me? I started getting dummy views, niggas started going viral. You gotta take bad problems and turn them into good sometimes. And that's what happened with that, so.
What don't break you, make you.
What don't break you, make you on me. So yeah, 18, I think I was 18, 19 years old. Oh. God, fuck it. Okay, look, when I'm in a hospital bed, right, the detectives leave or whatever, like, let me tell you how God worked, for real. The phone that I had called the homie off of that picked me up to take me to the hospital, that phone died. And then the other phone was shot the fuck up. So I ain't got no way to call my family. I don't know nobody's number by heart. Man, I swear to God, bro, this lady come. A lady come and she recognized me. She said she ain't seen me since I was 2 years old.
Yeah.
Bro, this lady was an angel, bro. I ain't never seen this lady before, ever. But she seen me. I never seen her in my life. She like, you want me to call your mom? I said, hell yeah, I want you to call my mama. I know your mama. Like, this a random, rest in peace, my mama, you feel me? She get up there, it's like a window right there, but like you only can see out of the window, you can't see in it. Like on her side, it was a reflection. On her side, she think it's a mirror. She was crying, and she was like wiping her tears and shit, and wiping her face off, trying to not to show me that she was sad or something or whatever, you feel me? But she didn't know I could see her. To this day, she still didn't know I could see her. I'm telling y'all, she didn't know I could see her right there. So she wiping her face and shit. She come in with some red eyes, smiling, joking and stuff. And like, I got the joking back with her and stuff. I'm high as hell off that morphine. I mean, I was high. I was rapping and shit. She come in there and she acting normal and shit, but she don't know. I just seen her right behind this window right here. And just getting herself straight to look strong for a youngin'. You know what I'm saying? And I peeped it. You know what I'm saying? I peeped all that. That's the story though. LA street shit. It's a blessing in disguise that shit happened. Some people don't wise up, and some people learn.
Move already right.
On my mama, like my boy said, some people learn from other people's mistakes, which is the best way, bro. Shout out to the gang. I don't know what video this is, first, second, or third. I don't know which one I'm gonna put out first, but it's another story time. If y'all want more videos like this, like, comment, and subscribe. Repost my shit, man. For real. Gang.
They wonder why we gotta keep them Glocks on both sides. Same reason that I went to take the trip to your side. Wishing it could stop, but it's too many niggas died. I had to feel the pain just so I could feel the vibe. Max sitting on my lap while I'm cruising in the ride. Silent sitting in the back, sipping brew while we slide.